There's a difference between the terms African American and Black American. In this enlightening journey, we aim to dispel any misconceptions and bring clarity to these two often interchangeable terms. While they may seem synonymous, they carry distinct histories and implications that make them unique. This exploration will delve into the multifaceted narratives that these terms encompass and their significance in the cultural fabric of the United States. Let's dive into the nuances and histories behind these terms. First, let's look at the term African American. This label, as you might guess, holds a great deal of historical weight. It's used to describe individuals who have a direct lineage to Africa. A significant portion of these individuals are descendants of Africans who were forcibly relocated to America during the transatlantic slave trade, a dark and pivotal chapter in world history. But let's take a step back. The term African American didn't actually become widely used until the late 20th century. This was a time of significant change and upheaval in America, a time when civil rights and cultural pride movements were at their peak. These movements were pivotal in shaping the identities of many communities, and the term African American emerged as a marker of a shared history and collective identity. The term's usage grew as it was recognized for its ability to encapsulate a complex, painful, yet resilient history. It became a term that acknowledged the struggles endured by a community, while also celebrating its triumphs and resilience. It was a term that honored the roots of a community, its connection to a continent far away, and to a shared past. So African American is a term that is rooted in a specific historical context and lineage. It's more than just a label, it's a testament to a journey, a struggle, and ultimately a survival. Now let's move on to the term Black American. This phrase is a bit more encompassing, a bit wider in scope. It's used to refer to individuals of Black African descent living within the borders of the United States. But here's the catch. It doesn't strictly concern itself with a direct lineage to Africa. Think about it this way, the term Black American can include individuals from Caribbean nations, who although share Black African ancestry, their families might have been residing in America for generations, for decades. Their roots are intertwined with the Caribbean and America, rather than Africa. This is what makes the term Black American somewhat broader, because it doesn't exclusively hinge on the African lineage. It's about the shared experience of Black individuals within the American society, regardless of whether their ancestors came directly from Africa or arrived on American soil via the Caribbean or other parts of the world. This is not to say that the term African American is limiting, but rather, Black American is more inclusive. It acknowledges the richness and diversity of the Black community in America. It respects the fact that not every Black individual in America can trace their lineage directly back to Africa, or even wants to. Therefore, Black American is a more inclusive term, encompassing a wider variety of backgrounds and experiences. So what's the key difference between these two terms? Let's dive right into it. African American refers to those with a specific lineage, tracing their roots directly to the African continent, and embodying a historical context deeply intertwined with the narratives of slavery, segregation, and the civil rights movement. It's a term that encapsulates a unique cultural identity shaped by a shared history and experiences. On the other hand, Black American is a wider term. It encompasses anyone of Black African descent living in the United States, regardless of their direct lineage or the specific nuances of their cultural history. It's a term that celebrates the broad spectrum of experiences and identities within the Black community in America, but here's the catch. These definitions are not universally agreed upon. The use of these terms can vary based on personal preference, regional differences, or even the political climate of the time. Some may identify more with one term over the other, or use them interchangeably, and that's perfectly okay. The beauty of identity lies in its fluidity, its complexity, and its personal resonance. It's important to remember, however, that while these terms often overlap, understanding their nuances can help us respect and appreciate the rich diversity within the Black community in America. So, next time you engage in a conversation about race and identity, remember these distinctions. They might just enrich your understanding. While these terms often overlap, understanding their nuances can help us respect and appreciate the rich diversity within the Black community in America. Thanks for sticking with us through this exploration of identity. We hope this video has helped clarify the differences between the terms African American and Black American. If you found this information enlightening, please share this video with others who might find it informative. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach a wider audience and continue to provide insightful content. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel for more enlightening discussions. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from us. Thank you for watching. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay curious.